Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another tutorial in Unreal Engine 5 Endless Runner game series. In this tutorial, we are going to update our UI and the score on the screens whenever our character overlaps with that coin. So you can find project files on my Patreon. And in the next tutorial, we will spawn that coin randomly on the floors. So let's jump into the tutorial. So in this tutorial, we are going to update the coin pickup, that coin pickup score in our heads-up display here. So let's close it. So for that, first of all, we have to go in our third person blueprints and that BP game mode. If you remember, game mode, and also we have to open that widget endless runner. So in the previous tutorials we have created this, so you must see that tutorials to understand better. So here search for text and another text here, call it coin, and also T for text coin, and make it 40, font size 40. Give it 00 because here our coin pickup value will be updated. Gain 40 and make it big. I think that's good. And also here give it T for text coin underscore VAR because that T coin is there and it will be constant throughout the game, and that will be our variable. It means that value will be updated in real time. To make it constant, click here and click is variable here. So and also make the anchor the top right and for the coin top right. So now great. So now what we are going to do is let's open that third person character also here and go into the content in the endless runner actors and open that BP pickup coin. In the previous tutorial, if you remember, we manually placed a single coin here in the center of the floor. So every time this floor spawned, that coin will be there on every floor. So that was a manual placement. In the next tutorial, we are going to spawn that coin on the BP floor randomly anywhere on the that floor. It can be spawned here, anywhere. So let's get back to our tutorial, in which when our character overlaps with that, our score will going to update on screen. So we don't need that. That's okay. Open it, our coin. Let me arrange it. So whenever this third person character going to overlap with that pickup coin, we are going to update the score inside the game and game mode, and from there we are going to send that coin pickup score data in the widget blueprint. So for that we need to work here first. So right now when our character overlaps with that coin, this event fires up and our coin destroy. So we need a logic here. So right after the overlapping, we want to send data or we want to call event in the game mode. So custom event update coin point, and in the input coin point, make it integer and promote to variable non we don't need. So so now we have to call that event from the pp pickup coin, cast to bpgm endless runner, that one, get game mode, and our event update coin point was the name, event update coin point. So what value you want to add every time the player spawns or every time the player overlaps with the coin, you have to give that value here. I want to add 1 whenever our player overlaps with the coin, so let's write 1 here. So go back to the game mode. From there, simply drag that coin point, add, operator add. Now attach that and again connect with that, or simply you can press Alt and drag here, and you can also simply drag here and press set coin point, so it will do the same. So now connect that here. So now whenever that event calls from the event bp pickup coin, we're going to add 1 in the current coin point value. From there we want to send that coin point data in the endless runner widget. So we have to create a custom event here also, custom event update, you can call it HUD also, and point. So in the inputs, coin point, integer, and if you remember, what was so if you remember that if you go here, we had score, t-score, and t-score variable. Let's drag it here, and we have coin. Okay, let's rename it to coin, and that t coin that is variable, that was our variable. So simply we need to drag that t coin variable here, set text, and simply attach here. And from the previous tutorial, you remember that we unchecked the use grouping. You can find the reason in the point score update UI tutorial in that series. So now, so from the game mode, we have to call that event. So in order to call that event from widget blueprint, we need a reference of widget blueprint in our game mode. So from the previous tutorial, we already had that reference, and it is coming from third person actor, from there, that one. So creating the widget here, taking the reference, sending reference to here in the game mode. So we will take that reference, which is there, and call event update UI coin point, and what value we want to update, that is a total coin point value. So that's it. So in the first very beginning, we are creating a widget, taking the reference of the widget blueprint, adding it to the viewport so we can see on our screen. From there, we are sending that reference, this one, to the hidden game mode, that one. And when our third person character overlaps with that coin, that begin overlap event will fire up, and it will call the event update coin point in the game mode with the addition value of 1 here. So every time we pick the coin, that event will call, and 1 value will add up here, and we will send the total coin point value in our widget blueprint, which will update the value here. So one thing we left is, in the BP coin, we want to destroy our coin as the moment we overlap. Okay, we need to put a little delay here. I think 0.1 will be fine. And now, okay. So let's test it. Is it working or not? So yes, it is working fine. Every time we are now picking the, let's change the color of the floor so we can see the coin more visible. Go in the content, in the actors, and in the BP floor. Select the BP floor, and here is our let's make it with purplish here. Will it look good? I think let's make it a bit dark. So this is the power of using material instances instead of materials. So I think that is good. That is good. Everything is visible here. So great. So now that was a tutorial about updating the score on the heads-up display whenever our character overlaps with the coin. In the next tutorial, we're going to spawn these coins randomly on the our floors. So thank you for watching. Till next tutorial. Allah Hafiz.